Why am I so much shorter?
Your shoes?
Whoa! Did I come in like that? I must be tired if I don't remember that. Oh.
You sure you don't want any brandy?
No, thanks.
You know, I knew that you didn't want to rush into anything. You made that pretty clear before. I just thought that you were heading in one direction, and it looks like you're heading in a different direction. Like dead end.
No.
Just away from me, then.
No.
You just don't want to have another one of these setbacks?
I don't know. Maybe there won't be any more.
No, I read somewhere where, sometimes these setbacks come as a result of something that happened years before. Years.
I don't know.
I understand. I don't like everything that you said. But I understand it. And I really appreciate your honesty.
I hurt you.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Am I really?
All right, maybe fine isn't the word, okay? But I'm clear-headed. I searched for my father for years, and it left me a little lopsided, too. And I don't really want to rush into anything, and maybe you just didn't realize that.
No, I didn't.
And I've been doing this, well, I've been a little pushy. I've been on this pendulum syndrome. You know, I've been too much in both directions.
I know. I do that. And I'm glad we understand each other. You are wonderful.
Thank you, Bo. You're a fine man. So with that, I think maybe we better say goodnight to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Great. Oh, what about your cake?
Tomorrow.
All right. Let me get your coat. Sure. Happy birthday. Good night. Sure.
Me. I was only thinking of me. OB tampons have always given me up.
You want this?
Yes, just as a souvenir. It's not every day a person gets a marriage certificate without ever getting married. Excuse me, I'm going to go help Wanda clean up.
Yeah. Andy, wait up. Listen, I don't know how to thank you for being such a terrific sport.
Forget it.
Look, no. For being such a wonderful sport, let me take you to the best restaurant in Landy, all right?
Oh, that's really sweet, but do you think you should do that? I mean, you just got disinherited.
Look, I've been on my own since I left home. I can afford one big blowout.
No, you really don't need to do that.
Andy,
Yeah.
that is a gracious invitation. Go for it.
Fine, I'd love to.
Ah, thank you.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh, all I need is another broken bone.
Wouldn't you please? Just sit down.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I'm going to have to keep you off your feet until our little date. Also, I've been thinking, don't you think we should discuss our divorce?
Never.
So I got a question for you.
What?
How'd you manage to get that wedding certificate?
Well, with a little bit of money, you can get just about anything, Meg.
What do you mean?
Remember that $2,000 I had?
Yes.
I don't have it anymore. I got the best guy in town to forge that whole certificate for me.
You spent the last of your money?
I'm as broke today as I was a year ago when I showed up in town. Made a heck of a lot of progress, haven't I?
Well, you have one thing now you didn't have then.
What's that?
You got me.
You know, honey, you're right. In that respect, I am the richest man I know.
Alex, what am I doing to you? Should I go back up?
Hi, may I have the night editor, please? It's Victoria Buchanan. Thank you. Oh, Gil? Hi, Vicky. Yeah, I'd like to pull that statement I made earlier for the morning edition. Is it too late? Good. Yeah, well, I'll explain it to Clint in the morning. Thanks a lot. Bye. Kevin?
Hi, Mom.
Hey, sweetheart.
What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. I just came down to check some appointments for tomorrow. You went to the movies with Lisa, didn't you? How was it?
Yeah, it was really wild. A lot of laughs. Definitely a gore movie.
A what?
Gore? I don't know. Now, Lisa's really cool, but you would not believe the scream that she let out near the end. You want to hear the story?
I don't know, do I?
Well, I don't really guess there was much of one. Just a few actors and a lot of special effects hanging in there for a couple hours. Mom?
Yes, honey.
You went to dinner with Dad tonight, right?
Yeah.
Is Court okay?
Oh, yes, Court's fine.
Well, you seem worried about something. I mean, what is it? You can tell me.
I know I can. You know something? I'm just really tired.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, you don't ever have to feel alone when you've got me around.
I know. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You coming up?
Yeah, in a minute. I have a phone call to make.
Right. Good night.
Hi, Vicky. I'm really sorry to call you so late. It's a terrible hour. Good, I'm glad you were awake. Look, I have a big favor to ask of you first thing in the morning. I would like you to call the mayor's press conference tomorrow, okay? I don't know, just tell them that I have a very important announcement to make. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Anna waits as doctors fight to save Robert's life next on General Hospital.
When day ends, news doesn't. And when news breaks, New England's most experienced team...
Court? Oh, Court.
I was afraid that you were Larry coming back here to check up on me.
Wait a second. What are you doing out of bed and in those pants?
Listen, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to get me a shirt and some kind of shoes.
Sweetheart, what are you doing?
Can you just do that, all right? And then when you finish, I want you to get in the car and go around to the rear entrance, okay? Because I'm going to get out of here. I want to go home. I've had it.
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay, just give it to me straight, Doc. How badly did I screw things up last night?
Hey, Mom, you got a minute?
Yes, but you don't. You're late for class.
I'm a senior. I've got independent study.
Yes, but you also have a thesis paper due the end of the semester, don't you? I suggest you go to the library.
Mom, will you listen to me? Mm-hmm. Look, I heard you on the phone last night, and I wanted to let you know that I'm going to come down to...
Kevin, I thought I asked you to move your car. You're blocking the driveway.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I got a busy day ahead of me. I got to hit the ground running. Now, don't make me ask you again.
Yes, sir. Mom, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Well, I wish every problem in life was that simple. Don't let them work you too hard, Madam Mayor. They don't pay enough money.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry, darling. I really need to talk to you about something. And I hope it won't disappoint you too much.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in.
Sweetheart, don't you know by now that you could never disappoint me? Not in a million years.
Good, then you can join me for breakfast, and while you eat, I can tell you about this decision that I've made, all right?
Honey, I'd love to hear it, but I don't have time for breakfast or anything else. I'll talk to you later.
No, wait. Clint, last night when we came in, I had a whole stack of telephone messages that I was supposed to return, and you asked me to shelve them, and I did.
That's right.
Well, then I need a few minutes of your time now. Please, honey. I really do.
Honey, there was no way you could conduct city business when we got home last night. The newspaper runs around the clock. I got 100 things that need doing.
I realize that, but the banner managed to get through the night without you taking its temperature. I'm sure it could last another 15 minutes. Please. There. Isn't that better? Sitting here like two human beings instead of like two careers rushing around, huh?
Unfortunately, we can't stop the clock, sweetheart.
No, but we can slow it down. Do you know that there are some lucky people out there in the world for who this is not a rare luxury? They actually wake up together every day. They have breakfast together. They talk about their children and the weather and the news.
Well, I print the news. You make the news.
Yes, but it doesn't always have to be that way, does it? What if, starting today, we could make our hectic schedules and our conflicting careers come to a halt? What if we could start our day together and end it the same way?
Good luck.
No, it takes a lot more than luck, darling. It takes determination, and that brings me to my... Well, now, you're not even drinking your coffee, honey.
Honey, I'm trying to tell you.
Well, it's cold. No wonder. All right, never mind. I'll get a hot.
Honey, please don't bother. I really don't...
It's no bother. Really.
Hello?
Hey, it's Clint.
Nothing's wrong, I hope.
No, I'm just running a little late. Can you still see me today?
Of course I can.
Oh, great. I'll be there as soon as possible.
I'll be waiting.
Sweetheart, I'm going to have to take a rain check on this breakfast. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Your favorite, right?
What?
The flowers. Pink roses.
Oh, they're beautiful, the flowers. Come on in. I'm
Oh, you're probably wondering what? What? No, go, please. Go ahead.
I'm just a little confused about why you're here.
I know. I
Why
meant
the
to
flowers? I mean, why are you wondering whether you screwed things up last night or not?
Because last night, I waited around outside, and it was all I could do to keep from coming back up here, Alex.
Well, you've made your feelings pretty clear.
No, what? No, it was your feelings that I was concerned about. I think I just trampled all over them last night, and I only meant that... See, no, listen to me. No, right now, here I am. I'm trying to second-guess your feelings.
I never said you were
But
trying
I can see your eyes. I can tell you're upset.
I'm not upset.
All this talk about slowing things down, about easing into a relationship. Maybe you're not even interested in something like that with me.
Everything you said last night, I took very seriously.
You did.
Yes. And I agreed with you.
I know what you said, Alex, but later on downstairs I started thinking that maybe I made you say those things. Maybe I didn't even give you a choice.
I'm a pretty independent woman, Bo. You can't make me feel something that I don't feel.
All right, but I'm not the one that should be making up the rules here. I was walking down the street and I realized, there are two people involved in this. It's not just me. So these flowers are my way of saying, Alex, I'm sorry for getting that.
Apology accepted. And I want to tell you something. It means a lot to me that you were downstairs worried about me.
Some people would call that vagrancy.
I call it sweet. So we're going to just follow our original plan and take things slowly.
Yeah, that's what we decided, right?
Oh, right, yes.
Well, I hope that I found the right words to say it.
Oh, Bo, you always find the right words to say.
Oh, Clint feels the same way.
Clint?
Clint, yeah. I've got to go over and see him at Land Fair. We've got some unfinished business.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I was hoping that maybe we could have a late breakfast.
I'm sorry, I can't. But, I don't know, maybe later on we could have dinner. If you don't have anything planned.
I'd love that.
Okay. Well, then I'll call you later. We'll set a time and a place. Okay? All right. Alex, thank you for being so understanding.
Bo!
Huh? Thanks again for being so understanding.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Good old understanding Alex.
Sweetheart, I love you. I am not going to risk your life by helping you sneak out of here. Here.
Tina, come on, what are you talking about? You were here when Larry said that I was 100%.
Right, which is exactly what he said, that you should go home tomorrow.
Why?
When you're more of 100%.
No, why wait until tomorrow, Tina?
No, because Larry said you should wait. If he says you should wait, then you should wait.
No, I'm not going to wait.
Come on.
I got to get to Clint, all right? I mean, he's working night and day trying to keep the banner afloat.
Did Dorian come back here last night? What are you talking about?
No.
Did she come back here after that whole scene?
No, I didn't talk to Dorian. I talked to Clint. All right, I had to find out if what Dorian was saying, what that stuff that was in the intruder about the banner having problems, I had to find out if it was true or not.
No, it's all lies.
Well, I talked to Clint. When I finally got a chance to see him one-on-one, he leveled with me, and maybe it wasn't all lies.
So what are you saying, that the banner's going bankrupt?
No, I'm not saying it's that bad. I didn't get a lot of the details, but I found out enough to know that Dorian wasn't just blowing smoke, that there must be a fire someplace.
Okay, sweetheart, did it ever occur to you, you've been lying here in this bed for a long time. Maybe your imagination is starting to get the better
Tina,
of you.
I didn't imagine that look that I saw on Clint's face. Now, I was worried about him last night. I didn't get any sleep because I was worried about what's really wrong with him.
Well, I bet the thing that's wrong with him is that he feels guilty because he feels responsible for you having
Why
this
does he
accident.
feel that way, Tina? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Court.
Why would he feel so strongly about something like that?
Look, I know that you want to help your father. I know that. But you're not going to help him by trying to rush your recovery, so why don't you just lay down and get better until
Tina,
Larry says
he
you can
needs
go.
me right now. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of money. I don't know if it's because of labor disputes. I don't know if it's because of that damn printing press. But for whatever reason, my father needs me now, and I'd like to be there for him.
You know what? I need you now. I need you, and your children need you. So what about that?
That's exactly my point. I mean, I'm ready to go home. Look, I'm rested. I'm relaxed. I feel like I've been one of those fancy health spas for a couple of weeks. So please, just get me a shirt and some shoes, and then I'll be out of here.
All right. But first, get into bed.
Then you'll do it? You'll give me what I need?
I will take care of everything. You just promise me that you're going to sit here and wait for me until I come back. I'll take care of everything.
As long as you give me what I need, I'll stay here. Do what you want. I want to go home.
I'm very sorry, Bo, you missed him.
Well, I should have known he'd be in high gear. I'll just catch him at the Banner.
No, he's not at the Banner. At least he wasn't as of a few minutes ago. Quite frankly, I have no idea where he is.
Well, he must have said something.
No, he didn't say a word. That's the odd thing. We were sitting here having a very pleasant little chat. I went off to get a fresh pot of coffee, and he vanished.
Well, maybe he heard about some late-breaking news story he wanted to cover it himself, huh? He loves getting away from that desk, doesn't he?
Bo, recently he has been totally obsessed with Banner business. He is so busy working on the nuts and bolts that he doesn't even listen to what people say. He wasn't listening when I tried to tell him something very important.
His disappearing acts are starting to become a habit.
Yes, they are. So maybe you understand now why I am more than a little concerned.
Well, when he's talking to you about things he's worried about, say, at the Banner, does he ever mention things like financial, money? Is it just headlines?
No, it's money. He told me last night that Dorian's article in The Intruder was not a fabrication. Apparently, the Banner is having financial difficulties. Fortunately, I was able to retract my rebuttal before it hit the morning edition.
I'm glad he finally confided in you.
You knew?
Yeah. Well, I'm his brother. You know, sometimes he feels comfortable sharing some of his problems with me.
Boy, I wish he felt comfortable sharing his problems with me. I'm his wife. But, of course, I've been so busy running this town that... Well, that brings me to my decision. I've called a press conference this morning, in Clint's office, though. Actually, this is a copy of the statement I'm going to make. I hope you can be there.
Yeah, sounds serious.
It's very serious. Herb Callison's going to be there, too, and after you've read it, I think you will agree it is in everyone's best interest.
Oh, come on, there's no way you're going to do this.
Oh, yes, there is. I've made my mind up.
Well, then you got to just turn around and change your mind. I mean, you think Clint's upset now? If I let you do something like this, we'd be acting out Cain and Abel.
Why? You didn't know anything about it, did you? Rika, hi, it's Vicky. Is he there yet?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Buchanan, but he still hasn't come in. But every city reporter in town is waiting outside for your press conference.
Okay. Stall him a little while, please. I'm on my way.
I wonder why you didn't tell us somebody else was here.
Oh, Carrie, not now. This place is going to start filling with major brass. You can't be here.
I know. The trouble is that I can't stay away.
Oh, Tina, come on. What is taking...
Get back into bed, mister.
Oh, great, thanks. You know what? You just stick a knife in my back.
Hey, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but you know, if it's going to save your life, then treason will do.
Come on, put your robe on.
No.
Come on,
no.
just put your hands in
Come
there.
on, look. I can't believe this. You know, I trust my wife, and now does she repay me?
With love, and you should be grateful that she's looking after you in spite of yourself. Go ahead, Brenda.
This isn't going to hurt at least a little bit.
Tina, will you please tell them that I need to get home? I need to go over to the Banner. I got to help Clint.
I will do no such thing. Clint knows that the most important thing is that you recover, and if he wants to see you, he can come here. He knows where you are.
Not if he's at the Banner in trouble up to his eyeballs.
Look, Larry, will you please tell my pig-headed husband to please get back into bed?
You heard her, pighead. Get back into bed.
See? And Brenda, you know, do you think that maybe you could, like, lock the door when I'm not here so that he can't escape?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, you can't? Strap him to
Please.
the bed, then.
Oh, I can do that.
Come
Put him
on.
in a straitjacket.
Oh, that's what I'll do.
Look, you're all just like out of your minds,
No,
you know?
you are out of your mind. If you think that we're going to let you get out of here before you're ready, Cord, we can put a guard outside the door, you know.
Look, if you think this is funny and this is going to calm me down, you're wrong, because I'm getting angry about this now.
Hey, whoa, break it up. Let's go to neutral corners there.
Fine.
Cord, let me explain the logistics of the situation. You cannot leave this floor without going past the nurse's desk, and I'm going to make sure there's a pit bull of an attendant out there keeping watch on everything. You get the message?
I'm going to remember this, Larry.
Good. I sincerely hope you do, and I hope you behave, because if you don't, I'm going to transfer you down into the child care ward. I think you qualify for that. Let's go.
I think so, too.
All right.
Cord, are you really that mad at me? Oh, come on, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I just had to do this for your own good.
Sure. Fine.
Fine.
Then I have to do this for your own good. If I'm staying, so are you. Come here.
What do you give a man who has the spark, the style, the edge? Preferred stock from the House of Stelton.
Hey. Max, how you doing?
Good. I'll come back later. Sorry, guys.
No, Max, come on. Max, get back in here. Don't be silly. Get in here. Get in.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we were just going over Court's physical therapy. Come on.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It worked. I was just trying to get lucky. You know, it's great to hear you guys laugh again. Hell, I don't know. It's been a long while since I've heard anybody laugh. You know what I mean?
Max, look,
Hey, sit down. Have a seat. Stay for a while, okay?
Thanks. I will. You know, you're looking pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
You had us worried there for a while. You know that?
Yeah, well, I tell you, it was real shocking and spirited.
Oh, boy. But I'm pumped.
Listen, we've heard about Gabrielle. We're real sorry. If there's anything we can do.
It's okay. Hey, you know, I almost forgot. This is for you. Get well present.
Hey,
Sorry.
great.
You know those sci-fi novels you love?
Yeah, this is great, thanks. Although, tomorrow my problems will be over because I'm going to be out of here. I wish your problems would be over that quickly, though.
Yeah.
Hey.
Me too.
How's Al doing?
How's Al doing? He's not doing well at all. I mean, I did my best to explain that, his mother will be away for a while. We don't know when or if she'll be back, but in the meantime, Daddy will do his best to, I mean, how do you tell a little boy that his mother is going to be gone for 15 years in prison? I mean, what are the right words for that?
I don't know. But whatever they are, I'm sure you'll find them.
Max, Al's really lucky to have you as his dad. He really is.
Yeah, lucky. He can't even go to bed without crying. I mean, Renee, moved some furniture into my room so he can be with me. But he cries himself to sleep every night. He wakes up in the middle of the night with nightmares. He calls out for his mother. I mean, I don't know what to do. I can't help him. I mean, all I can do is hold him and rock him back to sleep. That's all I can do.
Hey, Max, come on. That's a lot. That's what he needs now.
Yeah, sweet. All you can do is just, let him know that you love him and that he's not alone.
Hey, neither of you guys are alone. You got family, right? You got our family.
Yeah.
So with your work at Lanview University, you must be keeping pretty busy. With those students, all those student labs to supervise.
Well, I don't actually have any undergraduate students. My work is strictly research.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Alex, I don't mean to seem abrupt, but I'm on a pretty tight time schedule. Why did you want to see me?
Why?
Oh, yeah, was it something specific?
Well, yes. Specifically, I wanted to spend some time with my father. Since you've decided to make Landview your home, I hardly ever see you, and you never call.
Come on, that's not fair. I just like it.
Just like Mother? Dad, I've been wanting to ask you something lately. I've just been wondering something. When you left, did you leave because someone was chasing you, or was it the work? Was your work always more important than Mom and me?
Alex...
No, I think you should just tell it to me straight because I think it might hurt less.
You know perfectly well that I had to go underground as part of the witness protection program.
Yeah. My question to you is, were you glad?
Well, maybe in a way I was. Honey, I tried real hard to be a good family man, but it just wasn't me. I mean, whenever it came down to having to choose between my home and my work...
Work always won, and it still does.
Alex, I'm very glad that I found you again.
I found you. And now I'm beginning to wonder if it was really worth it. I spent most of my entire adult life looking for a father who doesn't have the time to pick up the telephone and call me.
I love you, Alex. I love you very much. And I will always be grateful that you and Bo ended my exile. But I am who I am. And I will not apologize for that.
Yeah, I can see that. But you know what's good? At least I know where I stand. And that's important. Whether it's with my father or with somebody else.
Rika, are you quite sure that Clinton leave some sort of a message in the city room, a number where he could be reached?
I'm sorry, Vicki. But the reporters are down the hall. Do you want me to send them in?
No, that won't be necessary. Thanks for manning the phones.
Sure, no problem. I'm sure Clint will check in soon. Come on, Carrie.
So,
It's just not like him.
Well, no, Vicki, I know you're worried about him, but Clint can take care of himself. If he's out covering a story, if he's sitting down with a CPA, talking facts and figures, he's going to call you.
Yeah, but it's going to be too late. I'm going to cancel this press conference.
Well, I don't know if anybody's asking my opinion, but I think what you're doing is a good thing.
Renee explained everything, and I'm with you all the way.
What are you doing here?
Well, I tried to tell you this morning. I wanted to come down here and support you.
Thanks, honey. That means a lot. Thank you very much.
Why don't you just give it a little more time to discuss this with Clint?
No.
Dorian's on her way in with a whole posse of reporters.
Oh, Herb, look, I'm sorry. I have inconvenienced everyone. There's not going to be any press conference. I'm calling it off.
It's not time yet.
Oh, everyone has a deadline, darling. Vicki, what is the story?
And what's this press conference all about?
Why's the DA here?
What am I going to do?
Just let me take care of it. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody really invited you in yet, so if you want to just go back outside down the hall, there's coffee and donuts down there, and then the mayor will let you know.
Hold it. Let him stay.
Vicki?
No, I think the decision's been made for me. I just pray to God Clint forgives me for doing this without him.
Good luck, darling.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a brief statement to make.
Have you heard about Jimmy Dean, the light turkey and pork sausage? Something else.
I'm very happy and very proud that my administration has accomplished so many of its goals. Certainly the situation in the classroom has improved dramatically. Student satisfaction, teacher morale, and public opinion have never been higher. Are drugs out of our lives completely? No, of course not. There's no question about that. But we have made tremendous strides in ridding our community of this terrible scourge. And I realize that there are still many goals to be met, and I will continue to offer my full support toward their accomplishment. But I will do it as a private citizen. Today I'm resigning as mayor of Llanview. The city charter provides for the city council president to act as temporary mayor, so I leave Llanview in very good hands. In fact, I leave Llanview with a clear conscience and a lot of gratitude. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Vicki, what are you saying? What forced your resignation?
Nothing forced my resignation. I did it of my own free will.
Mrs. Buchanan, Rika Price of the Banner.
Yes, Rika.
I see Mr. Callison beside you. Are you endorsing him as your successor? Is that what he's doing here?
Well, Mr. Callison is here because he is a very good friend and a trusted advisor. However, if the city council should ask for my opinion, I think they couldn't do better for a mayor than to pick the man who almost beat me fair and square in the last election.
How about Mr. Callison?
No comment. I'm a little stunned by the mayor's decision.
Madam Mayor, or should I say ex-mayor, don't you think that the people deserve an explanation?
My reasons for resigning are purely personal.
How personal? Has Nicky Smith returned?
No, that's enough, Dorian.
That's all right. I'll be very happy to answer that question. I am in control of my faculties, Dorian, all my faculties, including my personality, okay? My resignation is not due to illness. It is not an act of weakness. It is an act of strength.
Your strength, perhaps. But how about the banners? I mean, is all of this because the family business is falling apart?
I find it very difficult to believe that you could think our paper is in trouble when, as we speak, this very moment, our paper is being printed. And if the rest of the Banner employees are as talented and clever as Miss Price here, then you, the national intruder, are being scooped right now, Dorian. I would like to emphasize, however, that I leave to attend to greater responsibilities, truly, and that is my family. My family is the most important thing in the world to me. My son Kevin, my son Joey, my daughters Jessica and Megan, and my husband. I really need to spend a great deal more time with them, and that goes especially for my husband.
Where is Clint, Vicky?
I told you before, Dorian. He's busy putting out a newspaper that's going to scoop you again. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's it.
Okay, show's over. Folks, no, please, please. Gary, you want to give me a hand?
Love to. Let you know
Let's go. Okay. Watch your step, leaving.
Thank you very much for coming. Well, Vicky, I admired you when you won the election. I admire you even more now. All the best.
Thanks, Herb. Same to you. I have a feeling you'll need it.
Mom, you were outstanding.
Oh, thank you, darling. Absolutely here, never better. Thank you.
Vicky, I think now I understand why you did this.
Thank all of you. I hope to God that Clint is half as understanding. I'm sorry. Brenda.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking where I was going.
You and me both. Memo from Larry.
Oh, you got one of these too, huh?
So you're going to Hawaii.
Well, we've both been invited.
You don't look too happy about this.
Well, I am, but, you know, a freebie junket to the Big Island for medical convention. I mean, how could I not be?
Mm-hmm.
But, I know this is going to sound very stupid, but I have absolutely nothing to wear. I mean, it's going to cost me a fortune to outfit myself.
Oh, well, that's not the problem I have, fortunately. But I am worried about leaving Stephen with the sitter for a whole week, you know? Thinking maybe I should go and tell Larry I can't go.
But what about the honor? I mean, you know, he did ask us to go to
Pick you for what? Miss Landview Hospital?
Listen, I'm going to go discuss this with Larry, and maybe you should discuss it with the cops.
Yeah.
Take care, Brenda. Well, it sounds intriguing, whatever it is.
Business?
Oh, wait, go ahead.
Max, I was going to call you today. I just got back from Statesville Prison.
How is she?
Quiet, unfortunately. I brought Rafe with me. We tried to get her to talk, to implicate Carlo as the mastermind.
And nothing.
She did give me this for you.
For me?
Yes. I'm sorry,
It's okay. Thanks.
Would some coffee help?
No, but being with you would.
Matt, we're gonna see Coco the Clown. Yuck, he's wet.
His shirt. These boy diapers were supposed to fix that.
Dad, we're missing Coco.
I don't get it. Doesn't he even care if he's got everybody worried about him?
Take it easy on your dad, Kev. You know, he's pretty hassled these days.
You know, maybe Clint had an appointment and he completely forgot about it and he went out so quickly he couldn't tell anyone.
He's got a phone in his car. I mean, why doesn't he answer when I call him?
Honey, there's really no point in speculating. You've been an extraordinary help today, and I really appreciate it. I think you ought to go to school now, though.
Mom.
You heard my speech, right? My priority, my number one priority is the family. That means I'm home now. The ogre, the tyrant is back. I'm going to take care of things here. You're going to take care of your responsibilities. At school, please. Fair enough?
If it has to be.
Good. Bye.
See you guys later.
See you, Kev. I really admire that nephew of mine.
And why wouldn't you? He's got all of that Buchanan independent spirit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want Kevin to know it, but I don't, quite frankly, blame him for being worried. I have called every single place that Clint might be, except I'm not going to say that.
I already did. I call the police, I call the hospital. There's no Clint.
You know, that ought to make me feel better, and it doesn't.
I have a feeling that you guys are getting a little carried away. I mean, Asa pulls a vanishing act all the time, and he always comes home like a happy puppy.
But Clint's not Asa.
Anyway, Bo, you put in more than your share today. Why don't you go back to your own life?
Oh, what if you need me here?
That's all right. I don't. You know, Renee is absolutely right. He's out doing something. He's going to walk through the door in a minute, and I'll call you as soon as he gets home.
Okay, I just want to tell you one thing, all right?
What?
I didn't agree with what you did today, but, lady, I loved how you did it.
Thanks, Bo. That means a lot to me.
Well, you mean a lot to me, to all of us. I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Larry, can I talk to you for just a minute?
Yeah. What about the sunscreen you're going to take to Hawaii? I suggest the strongest you got.
I can't go.
What?
Well, I'm very honored that you've asked me to go to the conference, but I have to decline.
What are you kidding? This is a joke, right?
No, it's not a joke. I can't leave Stephen with a sitter
Oh,
for a
crying
whole
out
week,
loud, Brenda.
Larry.
Stephen's not an infant anymore.
Well, I know
And you're a
that.
rich woman, for crying out loud. Child care isn't as much of a problem for you as it is for a lot of the other parents around here. They seem to manage.
That's not fair,
Well,
Larry.
it's fairly is more than fair. We all juggle our careers and our families, and we, you know, of course, if you want to use your son as an excuse...
Excuse? Look who's talking, Larry.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't think that you're upset with me because I'm not going to the conference. In fact, you have been on my back since I came back
Now,
from
wait
staff.
just a minute. I am tough on all the nurses. Don't take that personally.
Well, I do. I take you personally, Larry, and I am about up to here with your attitude. All right, I'm going to tell you this. Yes, I had a relationship with your son. Yes, I made a mistake. I let it go too far. I am human. I am sorry. There, now I've said it. You think you could get off my back and let me have my own life? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, right. Aloha.
Larry, you know about
Am I supposed to
Hawaii.
know everything?
Gosh, something I said.
What's this about Hawaii?
We have a medical conference next week, and Larry asked Brenda and me to represent the hospital.
Congratulations. Just you and Brenda?
No, Larry's going, of course, and some others from administration. And why do you ask?
Just wondering. Think you'll find time to miss me just a little?
Just a little.
Hey, I was wondering...
You know, could you do me a favor? While I'm gone, would you mind calling Rika from time to time to make sure she's okay?
You take away my son's deeply felt responsibilities toward your sister? No way.
Carrie, you're making me nervous. I have to finish this piece on Vicky's resignation for the final draft.
I'm sorry. I just see you in a new light. Rika Price, Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter.
Ha, ha.
No, I'm serious. I saw you here today with Dorian Lord and the rest of those people. You're just as sharp as they are.
Well, thank you, Carrie.
Well,
Us Pulitzer Prize types have to practice hard and work at our craft.
yeah, well, in the real world, what you know, you can't learn in school. Not even at Harvard.
Oh, well then I guess I shouldn't show you the letter that I got today from the dean.
Oh, what did he say? He wants you back tomorrow?
My leave has been extended for 2 weeks.
Get out of here. Wait. What's going to happen when the 2 weeks are up?
Oh, I guess I'll just pack my bags and go back to Boston. My internship will be over and I'll have no excuse to stay in Landview.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, come on, Carrie. I have to finish this.
I know, this is the wrong time, wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it always is for us, and I'm going to say this anyway. I have never known anyone like you, Rika. And I've never felt like this about anybody before.
Well, I feel the same about you.
Then we can't ignore this. Believe me, I never meant for it to happen.
You never meant for what to happen?
You're going to make me say it. I love you, Rika. And unless I'm a total jerk, I think you love me too. You better say something. Quick.
You're not a total jerk.
I live with my time. Progress. Performance. Now to defend my eyes from the signs of aging.
Oh, hi.
Thought you could avoid me, didn't you?
I'm not trying to avoid anybody.
Well, I called over at Ace's, asked for you. Your secretary told me that you'd called in sick with a cold. And I thought, yeah, that's funny. I don't even remember so much as a sniffle when I was here this morning.
Well, you caught me in a little white lie.
Well, that's why I'm here, Alex, because I know that you're honest. So I wanted to come over and see that it wasn't something that was anything more serious than a runny nose. And I hope that it wasn't the conversation that we had.
No. It wasn't that. You started my day off beautifully with the flowers. Up until lunch.
Well, what happened?
My father.
You had lunch with your dad?
Mm-hmm.
How is he?
He's distant. He's totally absorbed in his work. I've always known that he was deeply committed to his research. But I thought that once he got to Landview, once he settled here, once he had his daughter back in his life...
Well, maybe you ought to just give him a little bit more time, Alex.
No. Maybe I ought to realize that what I wanted my whole life, I'm never going to get.
Well, I'll tell you something about fathers. You can take it from one who knows. Whether they're absent or whether they're there, sometimes they can be a little trouble.
It's a nice try. But I would give just about anything to have the relationship that you have with Asa. Because even if he's difficult, even if he gives you a hard time, he is always right there for you.
Yeah, whether I like it or not. Alex, okay, listen, I'll tell you something. I'm there for you, whether you like it or not.
Oh, God, Papa, just hold me. Please. I need you to hold me. Oh, please.
Drink up, darling.
Never let it be said that Herb Callison turned down a glass of vintage champagne.
To victory.
Whose exactly?
Yours, mine, ours. The people of Landview, they're the real winners today.
I think my bubbly just lost its bubbles.
Oh, come on, Herb. Give credit where credit is due. Admit it. I'm the real power broker here.
Even if you say so yourself?
Please, it's obvious. Drop by drop, I put the pressure on Vicky till she couldn't take it anymore.
Gee, I don't see it that way at all. No, I don't think it was your editorials or your innuendo that forced her to resign. She walked away of her own free will for her own good reasons.
Don't tell me you believe that pretty little speech of hers.
Vicky's a class act.
Well, you have someone who is even classier than Vicky Buchanan.
That is my pet schnauzer, Josephine.
I'm talking about me.
You? I think Jimmy Carter was in the White House the last time you and I were an item.
Ronald Reagan.
First term.
Very funny. Well, there's no expiration date on caring, is there? There's no shelf life on admiration and affection?
Why do I suddenly feel like a container of yogurt?
You heard Vicky. You're her choice to succeed her as mayor, and who do you think has been priming the city council on your behalf?
What? No, you haven't.
Well, yes. I already have 6 votes. I only have 5 more to go. And you trust me, darling? When you are mayor, you will make everyone forget all about Vicky Buchanan.
You have this whole plan, don't you? And what else are you going to swoop in and salvage from Vicky's life?
Everything, Mr. Mayor. Everything.
You know I ought to be on top of the world. No more city council meetings to arbitrate. No more painful emergency budget cuts to make, no more phone calls at 3 o'clock in the morning, and no more pancake dinners at the Sons of Landview Lodge.
The worst thing that might happen is you might lose 10 pounds.
When I made the announcement, Renee, I felt as if 1,000 pounds dropped off my shoulders.
Oh, well, darling, then that ought to tell you that you definitely did the right thing.
Oh, I know I did. Believe me, I know I did the right thing. My only concern right now is if Clint should find out about my resignation from someone other than me, he's going to be very upset.
Hey, wait a minute. You tried to tell Clint this morning, and it's not your fault that you couldn't reach him all day.
I know that, but we sort of have this pact. We don't keep secrets from each other. And when we make decisions, especially big ones, we make them together. I just hope to God he doesn't think I betrayed him.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, Clint.
I just want you to know how much seeing you means to me.
You going to the playoffs?
Who are you going with anyway? You're kidding, right?
Number 59 is great.
Number 59 is okay. Did you see him drill the...
I got lost.
Tonight, when a reporter...
When it starts to steam before it boils, turn it down and let it simmer. Oh, no. Down, simmer. Much better. Okay. That like that. Do that. How do I do this? Oh, yeah. Right. Pineapples on the hand. Pineapples. Remember that. Do the curtain. Okay. Have this. Most important thing to remember when making curtains is what? Where's the other half of my instructions?
Bad news.
Yeah, I'll take that. He's like, get all this material, you know? They only give me half the instructions. It's easy.
No. Shush, Mom. Listen.
And I realize that there are still many goals to be met, and I will continue to offer my full support toward their accomplishment. But I will do it as a private citizen. Today I am resigning as mayor of Landview.
I'm gonna make you a promise, okay? A real promise. That you, and that Al, and me are gonna be real happy here.
I know we are.
And we're gonna christen every corner of the house, starting right here. Right now.
But, Mr. Holden, why, it's barely 10 o'clock. You're not suggesting.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna make love to you right here, right now, in our new home.
Oh, this is what I call a real housewarming.
Yeah.
Hold me, Bo. Please hold me.
I am, Alex. But listen, maybe you need to.
I know what I need. I need you, Bo. I need you so much.
Here's what you do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when you look.
Alex,
I'm sorry.
you didn't like the kiss?
Wasn't the kiss.
Well, it felt pretty good to me.
No, I'm serious. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I didn't either, but I'm glad that we did.
No, not like this. I wasn't just holding you, Bo.
Well, I wasn't complaining, Alex.
I know. But you told me how you felt. And we decided to take things slowly. And now as soon as I start feeling sorry for myself, I start jumping all over you. I mean, I just threw it out the window.
Hey, don't beat yourself up about a kiss. I was kissing you, too.
Yeah, but you're such a gentleman, Bo. And I didn't give you much choice. I came onto you like that. I mean, you couldn't help but respond.
No, I'm not that much of a gentleman. And yeah, I did respond because I wanted to. And it was nice, holding you. It's nice to be needed.
Oh, I need you. Too much.
But Alex, I understand. You like to put this brave front up, like you're unstoppable, and you're untouchable. You were touched by something today, and it stopped you dead in your tracks. So why don't you, tell me about it. Just get it out in the open.
Look, I know you're trying to help.
Don't put up a wall. And don't act like this doesn't hurt. Just get it out. What happened?
My father just opened my eyes today. He did me a favor.
Oh, what a favor.
Well, all my adult life, I have been believing in something that wasn't possible. I had this fantasy that once we found each other, that maybe he would want to make up for lost time. And that he would want to give me all of the love and the attention that I didn't get when I was growing up. And now I realize that that was really silly. He has his life, and he has his work. And he really, well, that's all that matters to him.
No, Alex, you matter to him.
From a distance. But on a daily basis, like a father-daughter relationship, he doesn't really care about me. I can't believe I'm crying again. I just hate this.
No, hey, you go ahead. Listen, you go ahead and cry. Crying is good. Come here. Look, listen. You are one terrific lady. Tears and all.
Max, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I think I could ask the same of you.
True. I came to pick up more of Gabrielle's things. Oh. Good heavens, aren't these your...
Yes, they are. Gabrielle gave them to Troy Nichols just before she entered Statesville. I guess she wanted me to have them. Listen, if you want them, you're welcome to them.
Oh, Max.
No, thank you. There's nothing in this house I want anymore. That's why I've sold the house.
You sold it?
Yeah, I got a bid this morning. It's not as much as I was asking for, but given my circumstances and the depressed market and my need to get on with my life and my son's, I decided to take the offer.
It's as simple as that, eh? Scratch one wife, scratch one house, move on to the next.
I'm trying to tell you that if there's anything you want of Gabrielle's that's here, you're welcome to it. If not, everything is for sale.
Your generosity is boundless, Max.
You think this is easy for me? You think your daughter is the only one in pain right now?
Oh, yes, but she's in prison, darling, and you're living in the lap of luxury.
She made her bed, let her lie in it.
Look, you know she didn't want to do any of those things. She was forced to.
She never knew what she wanted, except that it wasn't enough. All my dreams, all my plans for us, for our family, for this house, she threw them all away.
You could have helped her. You could have stopped her, Max.
No, I couldn't have. You know I tried. She didn't want my help. She had her own agenda. She always did, always will. She still does. I want you to give her a message for me. This is probably the most important thing I'll ever tell her besides anything concerning Al.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Vicky, I can't believe this.
She never mentioned anything about this to you? Never said a word?
No, not to me. She was always very happy being mayor. I don't see why she would suddenly change her mind.
Well?
Dorian. Of course. Dorian has been hounding her for weeks. All of these rumors about Nikki Smith, all these lies about Vicky's competence. I'm sure that she was just afraid, and because of the family and for her own sanity, she just decided to resign as mayor.
Megan, I don't think that's it.
Look, my mother is very strong and very determined, and the only reason that she would leave the mayor...
Is if she wanted to, which is exactly what she said just now in the speech, right? You saw her face. She didn't look bitter or angry or anything like that. She said she was proud of the accomplishment she's made, and maybe the thing is she just wants to, get out because she doesn't feel like she can do anything more. Move on.
Well, no, not in the middle of her term. That's not like Vicky. There's something wrong.
No, it's not, but there was Kevin and Renee were right there. You saw them, so that's got to tell you something.
Yes, it tells me that Clint, her husband, wasn't there, and that I wasn't even their own daughter.
What?
They are, and she's busy at land fair.
Maybe people are calling to wish her well.
That, or to ask why she's lost her mind. I'm sorry. I've got to go over there, and, I planned this whole big dinner for us tonight. I was even going to try and make curtains, but no.
It's fine. Listen, the food will keep until tomorrow, so will the curtains or whatever. You just do that whenever you get a chance. But, I really think that this nesting instinct is very attractive on you. Come here. Say hi to Vicky for me.
Aren't you coming?
If I go, who's going to take care of the soup? Huh?
Oh, no, you don't understand. This isn't supposed to boil. It's not supposed to boil.
Don't worry about it. I won't.
All right, and then you see, I've got to stick these, little things around.
Yeah, I got it. Fine. Everything's fine. Just leave it. I'll handle it. Please, go on.
Okay.
Get out of here.
All right, and as soon as I find out that Vicky's okay, I'll come right back,
You'll come right back. Don't worry about it. Take your time. I have everything under control. Oh, yeah. That looks good.
Guess what's hot? The orange tangerine.
This is what I want you to tell her. That I do feel for her, and I'm sorry that her sentence was severe. I hope her appeal works out, and that the judge, or maybe another judge, will reduce her sentence or even suspend it. But no matter what happens, I want you to tell her this, that we have no future together. And whatever love I had is gone.
Why don't you just send her a cake with a knife baked in it so she can stab herself in her heart?
I know it may sound cruel, but believe me, in the long run, it's kind. I'm going to start a new life for myself, Julia. Gabrielle will never be a part of it.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Hi, Asa.
How convenient, your very own cheering section.
You're damn right, Julia, and I'm cheering for Max for finally washing his hands of your daughter.
Asa, you don't have
I
to
just
rub
wish
it in.
it happened sooner, before Gabrielle jumped into bed, so to speak.
with Carlo Hesser and hatch that plot that almost killed poor Vicky and Megan.
Asa, enough.
Yes, it's
Hey.
quite enough. I mean, really, you Buchanan men, you're so superior, so on top of the world. God, if you only knew what Gabrielle knows about both of you. She could ruin you in 1 second. No smug smiles then, Asa, no. Just pain and heartbreak. The same things Gabrielle's feeling right now.
Don't stop, Julia. Tell us what Gabrielle knows. I mean, what are you hiding?
Give it a rest,
Yes.
please.
Better still, why don't you just leave? I'll get it. Excuse me.
Joanne.
Well, howdy, Julia. Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Well, actually, we're rather busy.
Well, Renee called me and asked me to come by and pick up a few little Al's things. Seems like he's crying for some of his toys and a special blanket.
Duane, please come on in. I'll go upstairs and I'll get the special blue blanket and the rest of his toys.
I will help you, son.
You feeling all right? Here's that.
I'm rather busy myself. I have a few things of my own to pack, if you'll excuse me.
I knew you'd be here. You didn't think I just came for a little old blanket, did you?
I have nothing to say to you, Duane.
No? Well, I got a lot to say to you, Julia. And you best listen. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of cats out of a lot of bags. Let's say your place in 2 hours.
Hard to believe I was a tough SAB agent, huh? Wet mascara was definitely against the rules.
Well, you're not in the bureau anymore, so... And wet mascara looks good on you.
Yeah, right. One lousy lunch with my father and I fell to pieces. I'm really sorry.
No, don't apologize to me. You devoted your whole life to your father. You risked your life to find him. So you've got every reason in the world to feel rejected, and it hurts. But you remember that you're not alone. Okay?
Okay. Have my work, my friends.
Oh, you got me.
You're more than a friend.
I am.
Mm-hmm. You're my best friend. I'm glad we agreed.
About what?
About taking things slowly.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't do anything that way, as you know, but we've both had enough turmoil in our lives, I think. Still, if you're my friend...
What, if I'm your friend?
Yeah.
You want to prove it?
Mm-hmm.
Try me.
I have to make this televised speech next week in New York for the New York Lawyers Association. And I am just sick to my stomach about having to do it.
You're afraid?
I'm terrified. And since you've got so much experience in television, I was wondering if maybe you'd help me with it.
Well, yeah, sure. I'll help. I'll do what I can, but compared to what you've been through today, I'm making a little speech. That's going to be a breeze.
Thanks, Bo. For everything. This way.
Oh, I guess I'm leaving now. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
I'm very happy and very
Vicky,
proud of my
sweetheart.
Certainly the situation in the classroom has improved dramatically. Students...
Where's your mother? I want to ask her why she did this.
Well, she tried to tell you this morning, Dad, but you weren't around.
I had no idea your mother was going to resign.
Oh, of course not. You left before she had a chance to tell you. We've been trying to track you down all day. She was going to call the press conference off because you didn't show up. But then Dorian comes in with all the reporters, and she had to go through with it without you. You really didn't give her much choice. Where have you been, anyway?
What do you mean by that?
I mean that you had us all worried. Look, all I'm asking is...
Well, don't ask. My whereabouts are my business.
along this road.
On All My Children, fascinating people.
There she is with her lover.
I stand to lose nothing but an unfaithful wife.
There's no way we can beat Adam.
Don't give up now. It's too early in the fight.
You actually intend to testify against me?
I'm just going to tell the truth. Was it a good idea or what? I said go for it.
Oh, Stuart, you don't have to do this.
I said I'd do anything I could to help you, and I will.
You are going to be a terrific Adam. I'm Adam Chandler.
Fascinating lives on All My Children.
Kevin, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come down on you like that. I was out of town covering a story, and it broke so fast I didn't have time to tell anyone about it.
Yeah, that's what Bo figured. So what's the story about?
Well, it was a false lead.
That's why you're in a bad mood. And then you come home and get hit in the face by Mom's resignation.
No. I'm not mad at your mother. Matter of fact, these flowers are for her. It's my way of saying I'm sorry I wasn't there at the press conference. I'm glad you were there beside her.
Well, Renee was there too, and so was Herb Callison.
Must have been awful hard on your mother to step down as mayor. I bet she was glad you were there.
Yeah, I'll second that. I'm sorry I wasn't there.
Oh, you heard the news.
Yes, I saw the replay on the special news report. So, how is Vicky?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, she's doing fine, and she's not uptight anymore. She really looks great.
Well, can't be sure. That might just be her official TV face.
No, I don't think so. I mean, she told me how good she felt. Like, free, you know?
Mm-hmm. So, where is she?
Well, she went out to lunch with Renee.
Oh, where? I'll drive over.
Well, she really didn't say. All she said was something about a secluded place where she and Renee could be away from all the reporters. Look, I was about to head to the library, but if you need me here...
No. You've done your duty for today. And thanks again for being there for your mother.
I'll see you guys later.
I'll second that.
Well, I'm going to get these in water. I want them to be fresh for Vicky when she gets home.
Clint, Vicky's announcement was a total surprise to you, too, wasn't it?
Well, we didn't really discuss it, if that's what you mean.
Well, don't you think it's kind of strange that she made such an important decision without discussing it with you?
Well, the truth is, we've been kind of busy, Megan.
Well, I mean, that's the most important decision she's made in a very long time. I can't believe that she didn't say anything to you. You didn't know anything about it. Why? Are the two of you having problems?
Oh, you are an angel, Max. You too, Mr. Buchanan. It's real nice seeing you again, Julia. And don't you be a stranger, you hear?
Duane, give Al a kiss for me and tell him I'll be home as soon as I can.
Yes, give him a kiss for me, too, please.
My pleasure. Bye, all.
And now that Duane is gone, what the Sam Hill were you talking about?
Come on, Asa.
No, I want an answer, Max. She says Gabrielle knows something that could ruin us. What is that supposed to mean?
What I mean is that she can see right through you. Through the glitter and the power and the money. To the really rather cold and cruel people that you are. And as soon as the rest of the world begins to think the way Gabrielle does about you, then ruin will be your reward. If you'll excuse me, I'm leaving.
Hold on, Julia. Max, have you checked this envelope? She could be stealing the silverware.
These are Gabrielle's personal letters. I dare either of you to touch them.
Would you please relax, Julia? I told you you'd be welcome to anything in this house.
Max, do not give it away.
Asa, this is my house, okay?
Max, I'm leaving now. And I'll tell Gabrielle that if there is anything she wants in the house, she should let you know. Before you sell it from under her nose.
Oh, Julia, please give Gabrielle my best and ask her if she could make me a license plate with my name on it. Don't you dare ask me to shed a tear for that witch. All the harm that she's caused me and mine.
What's the problem? She's in Statesville. She can't hurt anyone there.
Are you sure? Did you hear Julia's warning? She has the power to ruin us?
She's just upset for her daughter. She's just blowing off steam.
Is she? A while back, Gabrielle gave me a warning. I don't know if it was hot air, or maybe the Medina witches have something on us.
Like what? I paid my taxes. Did you?
Next question.
What are you worried about? I mean, if Gabrielle had any ammunition, don't you think she would have used it to stay out of prison?
You're right, Max. Hell, I'm over here trying to talk you out of forgetting the woman. Coming here, getting this stuff, and selling it, that was the right move.
Yeah, it is the right move, and
I know letting go causes a lot of pain. But try and get the past out. I mean, move it right out and start fresh again if you can, for you and for Al.
that's what I keep saying to myself.
Good. Now let's start with the inventory. I'll go upstairs. You take it down here.
Got it. You know, it's amazing. I mean, how all our dreams and all our plans comes down to all of this, a few sticks of furniture.
Ocean Spray, strawberry sweet, cranberry crisp. Ocean Spray, most refreshing is
strawberry and cranberry. What a refreshing idea.
Vicky and me having problems? Megan, things have never been better between us.
Well, then why weren't you with her when she made her resignation speech?
Well, that's no mystery. I was out on assignment, and I left the house this morning before we had a chance to talk.
Well, she must have given you some kind of indication before this morning. I don't understand why you weren't in on the decision.
As a matter of fact, I think I was. We went out to dinner last night, and we both realized how little time we spend together. And we ended up having a very nice, relaxing evening. At one point, Dorian stopped by.
That woman ruins everything, doesn't she?
We even survived Dorian.
Oh, yeah, well.
Anyway, when we got home, there was a stack of messages for Vicky. All of them, of course, very crucial. Well, I told her to leave him alone for one night. Don't mess with him. So for one night, she wasn't the mayor of Landview. She was my wife again. And I think the idea appealed to her. And I think she made her decision right then and there.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I owe you an apology then. I'm sorry. I really had no right to assume that the two of you were having problems. I mean, especially the two of you. Jake and I should be so lucky.
You and Jake are doing just fine.
Oh, yeah. Things are great. It's just that I feel torn sometimes, too, just like Vicky. I mean, I have my career, and I want to make a good home for... Oh, the ham.
The what?
Ham. I left Jake with soup on the stove and a ham in the oven.
Oh, well, get on home then. I'll have Vicky call as soon as she gets in.
Okay, well, you just tell her that if she's happy, that I'm happy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Clint. You're great.
Impossible.
To you, Charlie Pearl.
You're an animal.
Take Vicki Anderson.
You leave some pretty good teeth marks yourself.
To be your lawful wedded wife.
You wouldn't dare.
To have and to hold. To love and to cherish.
I am crazy, nuts, absolutely insane for her.
Shut up, Charlie.
Till death. Do you part?
I do.
Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger. The Marrying Man, rated R, starts Friday at a theater near you.
Here to tell us about their sensational new discovery, please welcome Frank Bartles and Ed James. Ed, it's good to see you again.
I'm Frank.
Of course you are. Tell us about this great new product.
Well, it's our new Bartles and James light wine coolers. As you can see, Ed has reduced the calories by 1/3, which he believes gives you even more fresh fruit taste.
That's incredible. Fewer calories, more taste. Bartles and James Light. Give it a try, folks.
to say it, show it, or share it instantly, nothing works like Polaroid.
I was sure there was no hope. Her white sweater was caked with mud, and the sleeve got caught. No hope.
My pen!
But I tried Tide with bleach.
Your dirt, your dingies, everything's whiter with Tide with bleach. Take a dirty sock. Gets only this white with other detergents, but Tide with bleach gets it gleaming white.
Mud and grime's gone. Mrs. Virginia Dean.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Tonight, Comedy Week continues
He's driving me crazy.
as sibling rivalry rears its ugly head on an all-new Wonder Years.
You're gonna pay for that!
Then, when Vinny applies to college, he appeals to a higher order.
I've committed most of your major sins in thought, word, and deed. I'm still looking forward to the big deeds.
An all-new Doogie Howsey.
Spook you there, big brother. I'm talking about Vicky, you know? It's impossible to predict her sometimes. But now that she doesn't have the pressures of City Hall, she's going to be able to devote a lot more time and energy to you, huh?
And the kids. Don't forget the kids.
I wouldn't forget the kids. But it's you I've been worried about.
Come on, don't start that again, will you?
Clint, come on. You've had a lot on your mind lately, but now you can share all that with Vicky. It'll be like the old days all over again. You two used to share everything. You remember? Home, office.
If there's something you want to say, Bo, why don't you just come right out and say it?
Okay. I hope you don't try to protect Vicky so much anymore, and you include her in things. Like if you're having problems down there at the Banner, then you use her as your sounding board. Now, heck, she's going to be your partner again. Right?
Right.
And that's just the way things ought to be. So enjoy it. You don't know how lucky you are.
What makes you say something like that?
That's a figure of speech. It means you're a fortunate individual.
Oh. Sorry, I'm a little edgy. Things have just been happening so fast today. I really wish I could start all over. The day.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, my predictions for this day. This day is going to be the beginning of many great new things for you and Vicky. And I got to go. Give her a kiss for me.
Well, as you can see, we put a lot of love and care into this place.
Yeah, I can see that.
And there's nothing more I'd rather do than pass it on to two people I really care about.
Well, this whole thing, it's kind of hard to believe, but I gotta ask the obvious question, which is
how much?
How much? I mean, how much is the bid that I gotta beat in order to get this place?
Who said anything about beating a bid?
Okay, how much is the bid that I have to match?
150.
150?
Yeah, I know it sounds real low, but with the fresh real estate market and what our broker feels this house is worth, it's best I can do.
Well, 150, that's not bad. No.
Well, listen, the main thing is I want to sell this house and get this part of my life behind me. And besides, they offered me cash, and that clinched the deal for me. So, are you okay? What's going on?
There's nothing. I don't know who the hell I think I'm kidding, because I could never afford this place, Max. Not my wildest dream, so you should probably just take that money and accept their offer.
Hey, hold on
you
there.
can.
Wait. Let's get something clear here. I'm not expecting you guys to give me cash. We'll come up with some arrangement that will make everybody happy.
Yeah, but I don't think you really understand.
No, listen, I think I do, okay? I've worked, for Asa this long, and I think I know something about creative financing. So you probably know all this. You put a percentage down, and then you show Megan's earnings to secure a loan, and then I'm sure any bank in this town would love to finance a soap star of Fraternity Row.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem, Max. I can't use Megan's money.
Why not? I mean, you guys are getting married, right?
Yeah, I know, but all my life I have lived one day at a time. If I had enough food and a place to sleep, I was happy, and I have had money before. I haven't been broke all my life, but every time I did, I blew it on something because I just like to party and I was enjoying my life. But that's the way it was, and it's no longer like that. I have to be responsible for somebody else now. I mean, we're responsible for one another, but I still still have to pull my own weight. And this isn't some kind of macho thing that I'm doing here. It's out of love and the fact that I want Megan to have the kind of future that she deserves, and I want to get a house. I don't want to be Mr. Megan Gordon, is what I'm saying. I want to be me, Jake Harrison. That's all.
Okay. I'm sorry I asked the question.
That's a touchy subject.
Listen, I understand, okay? But my offer still stands, okay?
Sorry. I appreciate it. But I don't want to take advantage of your kindness, nor do I want to take advantage of the fact that Megan has money and I don't. So I will figure something out, and I will do this on my own. You look good in suspenders.
Thanks. Yeah.
But remember, darling, all is far from lost. Fortunately, I was able to get into your house and obtain the genuine letters from Max's mother, along with the ones you had forged. It wasn't easy. Asa and Max were there, gloating over their spoils of war. The sight of them made me so livid. It was all I could do to keep from telling them the truth. I longed to see Asa's face when he found out that Max was not his son.
Who is it? It's me, darling, Joanne, right on time, just like I promised.
I have no time for you, Joanne.
Well, then make it, hon. Ooh. This is a lovely place. Reckon I see where Gabrielle gets her taste for the soft life. Can be expensive, though.
You're wasting your time, hon.
I beg your pardon?
Look, you may have been able to get away with blackmailing Gabrielle, but she's in prison now, so the salad days are over. As for myself, contrary to appearances, I am a woman of meager means.
Ooh, you are smooth, Julia. You're even slicker than Gabrielle.
Let me see if I can put this in parlance you can understand. You can't get oil from a dry well.
Well, now that shows how little you know about oil wells. Because back home we do it all the time. All you need is a little stick of dynamite. Now the deal is
I'm not making any deal with the likes of you.
And I thought you were so crazy about little Al. You mean you're willing to deny him his birthright? Now, we all know Asa is getting up there, that he could go at any time. And when Max inherits his portion of the pie, your Gabrielle will get a nice marriage settlement. Your grandson Al will get whatever his daddy Max gets. And you'll probably pick up some crumbs yourself. Something for everybody. As long as Duane keeps her mouth shut. The price is $5,000. Cash on the line tomorrow. Bye, hon.
Come on and lose that weight, get your body slim. Lose yourself in the chase. You got
Hello? What's soft and sweet and rhymes with lava?
Oh, Mama, it's so good to hear your voice.
Oh, it's good to hear you too, honey. And it's going to be even better to see your pretty face.
What, are you coming back to Sweetwater?
Honey, I'm not going back to that one-horse town. You are coming here to Landview.
What?
Well, I want you to come visit me.
Mama, I got a job. I can't just up and leave Dr. Gilbert's office. He's been way too good to me.
Well, now, you got some vacation time coming to you, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, why don't you ask if you can take it now? I don't think we're on mine.
All right. Well, I'll ask him when I go in tomorrow.
Oh, honey, why don't you call them now? Tell him it's important to me.
Mama, are you okay? Are they being nice to you over there?
Oh, of course, honey. Oh, honey, they're friendly as the ladies in the church. It's just I miss you so much, Pumpkin.
Well, all right. I guess I'll just have to call him up right now and see what I can work out then.
Now, you call me, honey, as soon as you find out.
Okay. Hey, Mama, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Pumpkin. Give Mama a big kiss.
Mwah.
Here's my list of the stuff from upstairs. What's so funny?
I'm sorry. It's just that, I don't know, seeing you, one of the most powerful tycoons of the world, doing such menial tasks, it just, you know.
What is so menial about it? I'm helping my son with the most important work of his life.
Moving out of his house?
No. Rising up from the ashes, trying to rebuild. I know how hard it is, Max, and I'm proud to be part of the process.
You're a hell of a fraud, aren't you?
Say what?
Oh, no, don't worry. I mean, it'll never leave this room, but behind this, I don't know, gruff bark and rough manners lies a real soft heart, huh?
Is that a fact? Well, I'm here to tell you that the rough bark and the gruff manner is still here enough to take a belt to you if you talk back to your old man.
Oh, hey, now I know I'm accepted. I mean, besides, you know, praising me and helping me, you're prepared to put a belt to me? I mean, that means we're pretty close, doesn't it?
Close? What kind of a word is that? You're my own, just like Clinton Bow. And despite the insubordination you seem to all share, I'm a very lucky man to have sons like you.
Well, don't get too excited about it.
I mean, who says I'm excited? I'm grateful. Can't you see that?
Yes, sir, I can see that. And I'll tell you something, too. I'm grateful as well.
Jake, I'm sorry. It took so long. What's this?
It's called dinner. How's Vicky and Clint doing? Huh?
Well, they're fine.
Fantastic. Then come on over here and have a seat, madame.
Thanks, but Jake...
I wasn't able to save the ham. It's a little on the wasted side, but I was able to save some of the soup. And then, with what you had left in the pantry and the refrigerator, I threw together a little pasta primavera for later. Entree.
Pasta primavera.
Yeah. Pasta primavera. What are you looking so shocked about? I mean, ever since Batterley, where you made so much fun of me, I've taught myself to cook. I have gone through some cookbooks and gathered some recipes together, and I've been practicing when you're not at home, so give it a shot. Okay.
It's great. It smells delicious.
Well, I just had to add a little sherry to the soup. It was, you know, not that far off. You like it?
Yeah.
Well, what? What's wrong?
Well, the soup is great. I'm the one that's... Now I have to learn how to cook for my fiancé?
Is that so bad?
Well, yeah. I mean, we're getting married in May, and I wanted to be the extra cook. I wanted to fill this place with the smell of cakes and pies and stews, and I'm just going to be running around with a big air freshener.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself. Listen, I've had plenty of time to practice. You haven't, so just consider this my contribution to tonight.
Yeah, well, it's not just the cooking. You know, I really wanted to make this place a home.
Yeah, well, so do I.
Yeah, you see, now you're disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed.
I mean, I
just
was
thinking
trying to
about
make
something.
curtains. It's not my fault. I mean, there were no instructions.
Don't worry about the curtains. Not until I get a chance to,
What?
to make a toast to us, first of all. To us. And our future. And to give you one of these. Come here.
Hello?
It's Clint again.
Hi.
I hope I'm not disturbing you, Sandra, but I'm climbing the walls here.
Oh, Clint, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. I'm hating myself.
I'm hating myself for lying to my family, to my son, to my father, Megan. And I'm hating myself for having to go on lying to Vicky.
Well, you always have a choice, you know. You can tell Vicky the truth.
I know it would be painful at first, but in the long run it would be better for everyone else.
Oh, I think she just pulled in the driveway. I hear her car.
What are you going to do, Clint? Are you going to tell her?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Tomorrow, watch which beauty will enter the pageant. Find out on Twin Peaks.
This is the man we suspect of attacking Commissioner Scorpio. If anyone saw anything, contact the Port Charles Police Department.
Briscoe's got a lead.
Do any of these men resemble the man that bought the explosives?
I think the guy in the end might be the one.
General Hospital.
From your 24-hour news station, this is Eyewitness News on the Hour. Officials distributed the spoils of the drug war today, handing out checks totaling more than $200,000 to local police departments. Supporters of Providence's Convention Center rallied today, calling for legislators to move quickly to pass legislation